Hello friends, welcome to Cool IT Help. In this video, we are going to install Ubuntu 24.4 LTS on VirtualBox inside Windows 11. So LTS means long-term support. Let's begin. Here we have these steps and we will go through one by one. Let's begin. So in the first step, we have to download and install VirtualBox. So the first thing, you have to open any browser and just type download VirtualBox for Windows in the search box, then press enter. Then you will see some results. So here you have this one, .virtualbox.org. Please open it and then you will be landed here in this download page. We have to click on this Windows host because we are going to install on Windows. If you want to choose, the other packages also available. Once the downloading is done, we have to go to the download box and then we have to click on this exe. After that, you will see this message like VirtualBox needs the Microsoft Visual C++ 2019 setup, right? So we have to install this dependency first. Let's fix this. So close everything and then again go to the browser, open new tab and just type download Visual C++ 2019 and select the one of the option, right? And after that, the pages will be loaded. So here are some results. So open the first one. This is the Microsoft website page. Here we will find the download link. So right here, just scroll down. We have the detailed information about the C++ redistributable version. So we have to choose the very latest one. Right, so under this section we have this table. We have three different downloads for the Mac and for the Windows 32-bit architecture or Windows 64-bit architecture, right? So for you, which one is suitable? Let's find out. Now go to this PC, right click on the properties and we will see the systems. We will see the system option, right? If you don't land on the system option, you can simply select the system, then scroll down, go to the last and click on the About section. Then About page will be displayed to you. Here on the top, you can see the system type, which is saying my system is 64-bit operating system based. So I have to choose x64 setup. So please check which is the architecture for your operating system. So choose according to that. If you have 32-bit, select x64. If you have 64-bit, select x64. Now click on this link to download. And the setup is downloaded. Now we will launch it. Do the right click on the downloaded exe and this kind of window will open in front of you. Click on the install button. Now click yes. And this is started. Finally, you will get a message setup successful. Now you can close this window. Now we will try again for the installation of VBox. So go to the downloaded setup, double click and click yes. And here we go. Now we got the first screen. Welcome to the Oracle VirtualBox 7.4 setup. Right click next. This is the license agreement. So you can go through it, accept it, click next and left this thing default, click next. And now you will see the warning. Don't worry, click yes. Okay, again we will see a message missing dependencies. Don't worry, I have tested it. If we proceed it, we don't need to worry anything about. We have a successful Ubuntu installation on VBox, so we can proceed. Click yes. Okay, now this will show you the custom setup. So different checkboxes are there. Leave this thing default and now click next. We are ready to install. Now finally we press install button and the installation is started now. We have to wait for a few minutes for the complete installation of VirtualBox. After that, we will proceed to the next step. So friends, finally we will get a message like installation is complete. Now we can click on the finish button to launch the VirtualBox. And soon you will see the VirtualBox is minimized in your taskbar. Now you can click and open it. This is the very first UI of the VirtualBox. This is installed successfully. So friends, we have the buttons here, the new button to create the new virtual machine Then we will install the Ubuntu, right? So we have successfully completed this step 1. Now we have to go on the step number 2. In the step number 2, we have to download the Ubuntu 24.4 LTS ISO image to install inside the VirtualBox. Let's do it. Now again, open the browser and type a simple statement like download Ubuntu desktop and then press enter. You will see some results. So this is the very first result. We are going to open this link in a new tab. This is the official trusted download page for the Ubuntu 24.4 ISO image. Now we are here. Okay, so you can see this is the green button to download the ISO image of Ubuntu. Once you click, the downloading will start. And finally, you will get a message like this. You don't need to sign up the newsletter. You can skip that. If you see here in the download history, you will find the size of the file is 5.8 GB, which will take time. So according to your network speed, this will be downloaded. I have already downloaded the ISO image. So let's jump to the next step. Okay, now we will launch the VirtualBox. Now we will click on this new button to create a new virtual machine. This is the new virtual machine setup. Right here, we have to give the name of our virtual machine. So we are going to create Ubuntu 24.4 VM. So I have given name like this. You can give name as per your requirement, right? Once you select it, after that you have to come to the type. So please select type Linux and then the subtype will be Ubuntu, right? And the version will be Ubuntu 64-bit. If this is not default selected, so please select this. Then go to the ISO image, use the browse button and now select the downloaded ISO image here, right? We are okay, click next. After that, you will see this window. Here we have to set a VBox password or username. So simply give a username which is default given and you can set a simple password, right? So I have selected a password. On the right hand side, you can see the host name. In front of that, there is a error mark is there. So due to the name convention, we cannot use the special character. We can use the simple name inside this host text box. So I am going to type simply Ubuntu, right? Straightforward, and we will get a green tick. That means we are okay, click next. Now on this hardware setup screen, the first thing you can choose the memory, the available memory, right? So the green bar, you can go to up to the green line, right? So I have selected approximate 3 GB of RAM, and now this you can select the processor from the available processor. So I have selected the 5, click next. Now this is the virtual hard disk. That means how much space you want to allocate for this Ubuntu, and this is not going to be the pre-allocated until you select that checkbox, pre-allocated full size, right? So we are not going to do that, and I have assigned 80 GB, which is the dynamically allocated. If required, this will be used, otherwise this will be free for your Windows, right? Once you click next, you will find this summary here. You can see the summary. If you are okay, you are good, you can proceed and click on the finish button. And finally, virtual machine is created, and we don't have to start it because this is the Ubuntu feature. This is automatically started, so I have to pause it. So I'm going to close it because few settings are pending that I want to set up first, then we will launch it again, right? So I have closed this thing. Also, I am going to discard the saved state because if I will not erase the saved state, this will not allow me to change the settings, right? Because machine is launched once, so we have to roll back few things. Let's click on the discard button. Okay, now we will do the settings here. Go to this settings button, and now you will see we are inside the general settings. Go to the advanced. Now we will select the bidirectional because the guest operating system and the main operating system will share the copy and paste feature, right? You can exchange the copy and paste data, right? And the system and the processors already has been set up. properly. If you want to increase the video memory, you can increase it as per the available memory in your machine. So that is sufficient. This is 2324, or you can set the 30 MB. No problem. Now go to the storage. So here you can see the controller ID at this place. Select this disk and now go to the right hand side. Now choose create an virtual disk. Okay, once you come here, you will see some entries are here. Don't worry. Now click on this add button, add disk image file. Okay, and select the downloaded ISO, right, which we have downloaded in the first step. Once you select it, you will see the entry will be present here, right, under this not attached space. Now click on the choose button. Once you click on the choose, you will find that ISO image name will appear at this place. That means we are good to go. Leave other settings as by default because we don't need to set it. Click OK. Okay, so now your virtual machine is set up. Now we will power on this machine to proceed the installation of Ubuntu, right? On this setup, now just press enter and you will see the Ubuntu installation is started. So friends, I want to inform you on this page because this process will take time because the allocated resources, right? If you have assigned the more memory and more CPUs, your process will be very fast. Otherwise, this process will take time. So have patience and proceed with the installation. Sometimes this will show you this kind of black screen, but don't worry. The process is going on inside in backend, and finally you will see this kind of interface, the installation interface, right? And you will see like this button here, install Ubuntu. Now click on it and your installation will start. Also, I have already told you this process will take time. So this is the installation process of Ubuntu on your Windows hardware. That's why this will take time. If you have a less memory allocated or the CPU's numbers are allocated are less, then this will definitely going to take time. In my case, it took around 40 minutes for the complete installation. Okay, after that you will see the next screen. So choose language and click next. Here you have to choose the keyboard layout in which region you are. You can choose the appropriate keyboard layout. After that you will see the connect to the internet, leave this thing default, right? Then you will see this update now skip this thing. And now here, what do you want to do with Ubuntu? Let's proceed with the install Ubuntu. Click next. After that we will have this screen interactive installation, right? So leave this thing as it is, click next. What apps would you like to install? To start with, go with the default. At this page, install recommended proprietary software. Okay, so we will install both things, like install third-party software for graphics, Wi-Fi, and download for support additional media formats. Now click next. Okay, fine. After that, you will see this message. How do you want to install Ubuntu? So first option is erase disk and install Ubuntu. So please, let me tell you, you don't need to worry. This is not going to erase your main operating system. This is going to erase that virtual space which you have allocated for your Ubuntu. So this will not impact any way on your main operating system, right? We can proceed without any doubt. Let's proceed. Now you can click on the next button. Now this will ask you to create account. So you can give the name here in the first box. Also you can give the name to your computer, the computer name. So here I'm going with the name Cool IT Help. And now want to put the name same as my name of channel, and username will become the same. Now we need to set a password here for my Ubuntu login, right? We are going to set up this thing for Ubuntu operating system. Once you start up your machine, this will ask a password for that. This is the same password. Okay, leave this thing as it is, click next. Now this will show you your region where you are located. So this is select your by default, right? This will automatically detect your settings. Click next. And finally, this will show you the summary, the settings we have done. That's all fine. Click install. And here the final installation will begin. So friends, this will take more 15 to 20 minutes as per your machine hardware, right? Once the installation is finished, you will see this message, installation complete. Now you can click on the restart now. So this is going to restart your Ubuntu operating system, which is just installed. Okay, again this will take 1 or 2 minutes for the loading, and we will see this loading page of Ubuntu, and then you will see the username, right? Now click on it, and this will ask you the password, right? Enter the password and press enter to log in inside the Ubuntu. So this is the desktop, and our Ubuntu 24.4 is successfully installed on our virtual machine, right? And you will see this welcome page. You can simply click next, and there are some things you don't want the Ubuntu Pro, click no required, click next, and you can simply select no, I don't want share any data. Select the radio button, second one, and click next, and now finally click on the finish button. Now this is completely ready for the use. So friends, we have successfully installed Ubuntu 24.4 LTS version in VirtualBox. Now friends, you can see if you want to maximize this window, so this will not going to maximize. Let's see some option here. Okay, so if you go in the view, if you click see in the full view, then you will find this will open like this. Okay, this is not expanding as your Windows screen, right? So to use this Ubuntu in a full screen mode, we have to do some additional thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's fix this problem. So what we have to do, you have to simply open the terminal, right? So please open the terminal this way, and here you have to type the very first command, which is sudo apt update, press enter, and this will ask your Ubuntu password. So please enter the password and press enter. Okay, and after that we have to run one more command. So friends, don't worry, I have given these commands in the description section of this video. You can check the description box and copy the commands from that place and come here on the terminal and execute it. So the second command is sudo apt install build -essential -dkms linux -headers $, bracket uname space -r. Now bracket close, press enter, and then you will see you want to continue, press yes from the keyboard, and this process will start. Please wait for 30 seconds. Okay, once the progress will be 100%, then this will be completed, right? So after execution of these two commands successfully, we have to perform the next step. Go to the device menu, insert guest edition CD image, right? When you do it, you will see the disk icon will appear here on the left hand side, right? So this is the disk for the VBox guest edition. We are going to install it, right? That's why we have mounted here. Now we will do some things from the terminal. So guest edition will help you to use our Ubuntu in a full screen mode, right? Let's open the terminal, then type cd space hyphen media, enter, and you will see there's a folder Cool IT Help. Now we are going inside this folder cd Cool IT Help. You can say the directory. Now press enter, click ls, press enter, you will see the disk. Right, now we will move inside this disk. Use cd and give the name VirtualBox GS 7.1.4, press enter. Now we are inside the disk. Inside the disk we have autorun.sh. This is a shell script to install this guest edition, right? So the process is simple. Type /autorun.sh and press enter, and the guest edition installation will start. And this will ask you for the password. Type the Ubuntu password and click on the authenticate, and you will see the guest edition installation is started. We have to wait for a minute for the complete installation of this guest edition. After that, we will be able to use our Ubuntu in a full screen mode. Okay, after that you will see this kind of thing. Now we will restart our virtual machine, right? You will come back here on this screen, VirtualBox, and this is your machine. Now click on the start button again to launch our virtual machine, and this will reload our Ubuntu operating system. Now the Ubuntu reboot process in progress. Soon you will find when you click on the maximize button, your Ubuntu operating system will open in a full screen mode. See this. You can stretch it as per your requirement, or you can simply maximize in the full screen mode. Now enter with the password inside the Ubuntu account. And we are here. So this is our Ubuntu desktop. Now this is the complete maximized window, and you can work on this Ubuntu operating system in a full screen mode. So friend, this is the way we can install Ubuntu on virtual machine in Windows 11, right? Also, we can set the Ubuntu to use in a maximize in a full screen mode. I hope you guys found this tutorial relevant and useful. You can hit the like button to appreciate, and you can subscribe to learn more. And for now, thanks for watching. Cool IT Help.